I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I told you.
This is it. Trust me.
You know I do.
Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Cybernetics, and today we're diving into a modding guide for Cyberpunk 2077. Now before we get started, I want you guys to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you ever wanted to customize your Night City experience, you're definitely in the right place. I'm going to walk you through these steps how to manually install your mods. This is going to be part 1 of 2. If you guys really want that part 2, let me know in the comment section. This video should be more than enough to get you guys to essentially familiarize yourselves with the concept of downloading mods manually and installing them manually. So basically what we're going to be getting into for this part 1 video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to install Winrar, how to install the main framework, like core mods that you need in order for pretty much everything else to work. And then also we're going to go over some appearance mods. And then in part 2, if you guys really want it, depending on how successful this video is, you guys let me know in the comments. I also have a list for vehicle mods, graphics mods, and also some quality of life mods that are pretty good. So just let me know what you guys think, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here we are at step 1. Winrar is basically a program that allows you to zip and unzip files. So what that means is a zipped file is a type of file that is compressed. So meaning, let's say you have, I don't know, this is an example, a 1 gigabyte file. If you zip it, it'll be, you know, smaller. It'll be half. It'll be 500 megabytes rather than 1 gigabyte. What Winrar does is it allows you to like re-encode the original file back into its original form. Essentially, all it really does is allow you to send a large file through a smaller means. That way you don't have to spend as much bandwidth uploading it and downloading it. But that's essentially the gist of Winrar. Most systems are 64-bit these days. If you have a 32-bit, I know one exists. I just don't see it on here. But yeah, most of you are going to have a 64-bit system anyway if you're running Cyberpunk, so it should be fine. Okay, so here we're going to click on the 64-bit Winrar 7.01 and see how it's downloaded here now. It should be really quick. Now you have two options. You can either pull up your downloads folder, which basically looks like this, and you can click it here, or you can actually just click it directly on there and it'll start the install. You hit yes and then just follow the install wizard's directions. It's super easy. I'm not going to show you just because I already have it, but you hit yes, I'm going to hit no. So here we're going to be getting into creating a Nexusmods account. Now you technically don't need one of these accounts, but it will help in tracking your downloads. So without getting into too much detail yet, because we're going to do that later, basically this is my download history, so it shows me all the mods that I've downloaded. So for a lot of these mods, this isn't going to be super important, but for say uninstalling the mods, it'll show you right here exactly which mod. Like let's say I want to get rid of the Toyota Supra. I click the link, go here, go to the files, and then you see you can download the file. So we'll download this as an example, and you see this file. If we open it, it'll open up Winrar for us. We'll get the little message here, and then you can actually see everything that this mod like has. So then you can find these files here, say you want to uninstall it and delete it from your game directory later on. That's why creating the account and being able to track your download history is pretty important, because then we could just go into the game directory, type these file names into the search, and it'll automatically pull it up, and then we can just delete it, and that's how you uninstall the file. Okay, so once you got Winrar installed, we're gonna go ahead and move on to downloading our general framework mods. Now these mods are basically the foundation for the other mods to work properly. You can think of it as a kind of skeleton so that the other mods can build off of it. Okay, so the first mod we're going to be installing here is called Cyber Engine Tweaks. Now this mod, CET for short, you're going to see that in a few places, is actually the most critical download that you guys are going to get through this entire guide. Without Cyber Engine Tweaks, pretty much nothing else works. And also what this thing does mainly is it provides you with a console. So if you don't know what a console is, I'm probably gonna have something up on screen just to show you, but basically it's this little blue screen here, allows you to type in command prompts so you can spawn in vehicles, guns, NPCs. I mean, you name it, this thing can do it. So we're just gonna go here, go down to files, go ahead and hit the manual download. Right, slow because we're poor. And yeah, hey, if you guys can afford a donation, you know, by all means help these guys out. They do this 100% free, and it really helps the community, especially if you can afford it. Yeah, let's move on here. It's downloaded. Go ahead and open it up. Okay, now that that's open, we can minimize this. Now we're gonna have to find our game directory. So this is where it's gonna be a little bit different for everybody depending where they purchase the game, and also where they, like, which drive they put it on. So me, I have about 3 hard drives on my PC. So this is my desktop here, and then see, so I have local disk, hard disk, SSD number 2, and then I have a USB drive. So mine is going to be on the local disk because that's where I put it. So whenever you hit install the game on the launcher, whether it's Steam, GOG, it doesn't matter, whatever you decide to install, it will ask you where to put it. So you have to remember where you put it or go looking for it. So in my specific case, it's going to be in the local disk. It's going to be in GOG, or actually program files x86, and then GOG Galaxy, which is somewhere in here. Yep, right here. And then games, and then there's the Cyberpunk directory. So this is where all of the files live, all the game files. So any patches, anything that has to deal with the physics of the world, the cosmetics, everything is in here. So what you're gonna want to do is, this is the file that we just downloaded. So if you click this little dot thing, this is basically just a back arrow. So you're not gonna want to highlight this. See, it just takes you back. So you're only gonna want the files that don't have the dots. So for this specific one, it's just a bin file, but some of them you'll see here, it says R6, some of them say engine, some of them say bin, some of them say archive. It really just depends on the mod. But for this one, we're just gonna click and drag the bin over to the in directory and go ahead and drop it. And that's it. You saw the little window that it was transferring, and it's not a very big file, it's pretty small. So now it's installed, and we can move on to launching the game. Go ahead and minimize this, close that out. Okay, so now that your game's open, you're going to be prompted with this thing right here, the first time setup. But basically, you're going to want to set the overlay key to something that you don't use. So I basically just use the key that's in between the tab and the escape. It's like the little squiggly line. I basically stole this from Last Known Meal. He's another YouTuber that does these kind of videos. By the way, go check him out, go sub, go like his stuff. He's great. But you know, I agree with him. That key is I barely ever use it, and it works great. So go ahead and click this key here. So yeah, you have to click the unbound and then click the little squiggly line. But now that I click the little squiggly line on the keyboard, it actually pulls up the Cyber Engine Tweaks mod menu. And then if you need, say you mess up on the key binding and you hit the wrong thing, you can come here, hit bindings, and then just overlay it again. See, overlay key, click, it says binding, and then you can change it. Say you want T, now it's T, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back, and yeah, that's it. All right, moving on. All right, so now that we got CET installed, we're going to be moving on to Red 4 EXT. And I'm not going to get into too much detail on these general framework mods just because there's not much that I could explain to you. I honestly have no idea what they do. My basic understanding of it is that it's basically, like I said earlier, it's just a skeleton for the other mods to work off of. What it does exactly is beyond me. But yeah, once you click on the link for Red 4 EXT, it should take you to this page. And you're going to want to go to Files, same as we did last time. This is the most recent one, so I'm going to assume, yeah, September 12th. So it came out a few days ago. So hopefully this works for 2.13, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going to find out. Go ahead and hit manual download. Slow because we're poor. And then, yeah, same thing. You see how this one has bin and Red 4 EXT. So as we go on, you'll see that there's going to be more and more file types in the mods. But for this one specifically, we're just going to want these two because this is what's in here. Remember, the dots is just a back arrow. So I'm going to move it into the game directory. And you saw the little transfer, and it's done. That's it. Okay, so up next we got CODEWARE script extension. So basically, it's going to be the same process again. We're just going to go into the files, download manually, and then yeah, see Red 4 EXT. We just installed this, but this Red 4 EXT is required before you download CODEWARE. So this is why we're doing it in this order. Go ahead and hit download. Slow. Okay, so here's the directory. This is the CODEWARE file though, but it just says Red 4 EXT because that's probably, like I said, it's using that as the skeleton. So go ahead and click on this, drag, drop, and we're done. All right, moving on. Okay, so up next we got Archive Excel, and same as before, gonna go to Files, manual download, Red 4 EXT, we already have it. Slow. So Red 4 EXT and R6. Gonna go drag, drop, 6 moved, done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to Tweak Excel extension loader, and same thing again. Files. Go over here to manual download. Red 4 EXT, already got it. Slow. So same thing. Red 4 EXT, R6, click, highlight, drag, transfer, 5 items moved, and that's it. We're done with that one. Okay, we're gonna be moving on here to Redscript, which is our next framework mod. Go ahead and do the same thing as usual. Files, manual, slow. Okay, now that we got our game directory pulled up, same thing. Engine, R6 this time. Drag, drop. 8 items moved. All right, done. Okay, so I just wanted to come back to Redscript because I saw something and then I hit quit record. So because, you know, the whole 2.13 situation, I just want to make sure that everything is correct. So this right here for the installation, not everything gives you this, but it says you should end up with the following files in the game directory. So Cyberpunk 2077, and then it says here engine. Just click on engine and then tools here. And it's saying that in the tools, it should be an scc.exe. So scc.exe. So we know this actually installed correctly. And then also here it says engine config base, right? Config base, and then scripts.ini. So these are all the scripts, and then these are all .ini files. So it seems that it worked. And you can always, like for any mod, you can always look in the description section here, and they'll always give you some kind of like brief explanation as to what you have to do, or you know, like here for example, this is note for red mod users. Not everything's going to have that. It's going to be specific to each mod, but I just wanted to throw that out for you guys. All right, let's move on. Moving on to input loader, and Basically, this is just another framework mod. Not going to get too much into detail, but same thing. Click the link in the description for input loader. Go to files, and once you're here, you're going to want to do manual. Red4ext is already installed. Slow. Okay, so now we have our directory up again, and this one, see how it has 3 files? It's got engine, R6, and Red4ext. So gonna highlight those, drag, drop, 12 items moved, and we're done. Okay, so up next in the framework mods, we got browser extension. But yeah, basically when you click the link, you're gonna come here to browser extension, go here to files, okay, manual download, CODEWARE Red4ext, and Redscript we already have. Download, slow. Go ahead and give this guy a dono, can't hurt. Okay, now that we got our game directory up, I'll just come here to browser extension framework. And by the way, this is just a framework for the Virtual Atelier. Go ahead and take this R6 file, drag, drop. Okay, we're done there. All right, we should be done. All right, so we're gonna be moving on to the mod settings. But basically, once you click the link for mod settings, you're gonna want to come here, hit files, same as always. Same thing, archive Excel, Red4ext, and Redscript. We have all of these, so we should be good. Download, slow. Okay, so now we're here with our directory. It's just this Red4ext file. Gonna go ahead and drag, drop, and we're done. That was super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and launch the game actually. All right, so the game's loaded in. You see we got mod settings here. We don't have any mods to set, so we're not gonna see anything, but it did work. So mod settings does work for 2.13. That's good. All right, yeah, let's move on. Okay, so up next we got native settings UI. Now this is going to be very similar to mod settings. That's why I grouped these together. But basically this one just what it does is it allows you to like set your mods if it's an option with the mod, right? Because whether or not it's going to be able to use mod settings or native settings UI is going to depend on which mod you download. So for example, the life path mod uses native settings UI. So normally if you don't have native settings UI, you would have to go into the console and set everything in the actual code of the game, like through the command prompt. But if you have native settings UI, it actually gives you a user interface, and I'll show you later. But for now, click the link, hit download. We already have CET. Good, here it's slow. Now we got our directory up. This one's just a really small bin file here, not changing much. Go ahead and highlight it, drag, drop, 6 items moved, and we're done. Okay, so up next we got life path bonuses. Okay, so just go here to files and go down here to life path bonuses and gain corp traits. Go here to manual download, native settings, Redscript, and we just downloaded native settings, so we got all this stuff. Let's go to download, slow. Okay, so now we're here. Just click on the life path bonuses file. We'll open up Winrar, highlight, drag, drop. It's done. Let's go ahead and launch the game. Okay, so now that the game is loaded in, we should be able to come here and see. Nope, that's the Virtual Atelier. Okay, yeah, see, so this is the LP bonuses. That's the life path bonuses. That's just what we installed. So this is what I was talking about, how, see, familiar to life path. Let's say when you're a street kid, right, you're a Valentino. So if a tiger claw rolls up on you, you could set it to where you get more street cred if you kill them, because they're your rival, basically, right? And then you could basically set it to where you get no street cred whenever you kill a Valentino. And you can do all this stuff right here. Oh snap, did I change it too much? Okay, yeah, here, animal, see, Arasaka. You can do so much with this. But I basically just leave it as is, and it's honestly great. Like, it does make it feel more impactful, and honestly I like it. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to get into uninstalling mods. I just installed the Deceptious Quest Core because that was the next on the list, but I just found out it's not working with 2.13. So again, the modder didn't really specify whether it still works or not. I know some people put that it works with 2.12 plus, meaning that it's supposed to work with future updates, but I don't know how they could possibly know that. I mean, I'm not a modder. If you know, leave it in the comments, but fuck McAfee. Oh yeah, look right here, uninstall. So delete the Z Deceptious Quest Core archive from Cyberpunk 2077. And that we're in our game directory. It's telling us here, right? So delete the Z Deceptious Core archive file from the Cyberpunk 2077 archive PC mod folder. So archive PC mod. Okay, see, and this is the artistic thing I just installed too. So I might as well just delete it all. But just for the sake of the video, I'm going to do it one at a time. So this is what it's telling you to delete. Yeah, so yeah, let's just go ahead and delete these. All right, so up next we got appearance mods, and basically what appearance mods do is that they enhance the visual fidelity of Night City, all the NPCs, your V's character. I mean, you name it, they probably have it on Nexus. All right, so the first appearance mod we're going to be downloading is called Appearance Menu Mod. Let's see here. So this is a good time to show you guys more functionality with the Nexusmods account. So this is another reason why you want an account, because adult content is locked unless you have an account, and you can actually change it in the site preferences here. So you click on site preferences, go down to content blocking, and then here show adult content, and just click that on. It says, and obviously you have to be over the age of 18, so if you are not, do not do this. Okay, your changes have successfully saved. Okay, so now that you are here at Appearance Menu Mod link, go to Files. I mean, this is the most recent one, so I'm just going to go ahead and download this one. We have CODEWARE, we have Cyberpunk tweaks. Let's see, download. Slow. Go ahead and give this guy a dono. Maximilium M. Holy shit, it's a big file. Okay, so 47 seconds. Okay, so we got here Appearance Menu Mod. That's our archive. Let's go ahead and open it up. And then archive and bin. Ooh, that's a fat file. Look at that. Go ahead and highlight, drag, drop. And 26 items moved. Yeah, it's a big ass file. Go ahead and exit that out. And let's go and launch the game. Let's see, console. Hey, mod appearance menu loaded. Yeah, it seems to be working, guys. So that is a good, very good sign. Appearance menu mod, spawn. Let's see if we can spawn someone. No, E3V female. Oh wow. Well, there you go. Spawned her in. I don't know why she's naked, but what about Adam Smasher? Oh! Oh shit. It's fucking Adam Smasher. Despawn. There we go. So what, is he the homie now? Like, scan. Oh shit. Boss, Adam Smasher, MB 2020 quest appearance. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. You can literally change everything. What? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's when he's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. Boss fight? What's going on here? It's the same thing. Yeah, broken ass arm. There we go. Hostile. Oh! Oh shit. Yo. What? You can make him come after you, look. Oh, friendly, friendly, friendly. Oh, shit. Bro. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's a good example. Yeah, let's despawn them. We don't need them anymore. But yeah, that's basically what the appearance menu mod does. Hell yeah. All right, let's move on. Okay, so up next we got the material and texture override mod. Just go here to files. Make sure you get the legacy one. I heard this is the one that's supposedly future-proof, but it said future-proof-ish, so I'm not too sure. Slow download. Alright, so now we get the game directory up. Go ahead and open up your material texture override file, and then transfer over this archive file. Drag, drop. It should be done. It's a really small file. Okay, so archive PC mod. Yep, right here. Material override, perfect. Okay, so it should be installed. Let's go back here, minimize that. Yeah, it says it right here. It says you should now have bank. All right, so hopefully this works. But moving on. Okay, so up next we got equipment EX. Basically once you're here, this one's pretty basic. Just go to files, the usual manual, archive XL CODEWARE, Red 4ext, Redscript, N2eXL. All of these should be already installed if you were following along. Go ahead and hit download. Slow. And by the way, this one is confirmed by the modder to be 2.13 ready, so we should be good to go. Go to equipment EX. Oh. Archive and R6. Drag, drop. 11 items moved, and we are done. All right, so this next mod we got here is a Masculine V Body Overhaul. So this one, I'm only gonna show you guys the skin one because basically I'd get banned if I showed you, you know, the uncensored stuff. So right here you have the type 3. So type 3 is apparently like a lot of chest hair, and obviously it says no abs, so this one has no abs. This one is like a hairy with abs, and then obviously type 2 is slightly less, and then obviously type 1 would be very little hair and then no abs. So I'm a hairy guy, so I'm gonna do the type 3 with abs because I don't have abs in real life and I've always wanted abs. So go here, click slow download, Masculine V skin type 3, go to archive, oh oops, and move it here. Okay, that one's done. All right, so this will double as like a check for the Masculine V overhaul. So you can see the chest has a bunch of hair on it, and he does have a 6-pack of abs. So that is not normally what it looks like. But yeah, so that mod works. Okay, so up next we're gonna have some FemV body mods. This one right here, this is basically just a prerequisite for the one that I actually want. So we have to download this big breast body mod so that we can get this Angel full vanilla refit. And basically all this is doing is just changing the model of your V's breasts so that whenever you do download the full vanilla refit, it'll actually, you can fit into clothes. So these two are the only ones that I found, the VTK FemV and the Angel body, that have vanilla refits. So all the refits mean is that if the clothes wasn't designed for a girl with big breasts, now the clothes will fit. That's all that means. So it's basically just a remapping of the clothes. And so what we're gonna do is go here, download the big breast mod, go out here. Now it's saying that you need this full vanilla refit first, but it's actually not true. I read the description and they said to install the VTK HYST first. So go ahead and download, slow download. Okay, she's done downloading. So we got our game directory here. Dang, that's a huge file. Why is this so big? All right, I don't know. I mean, big breast, big files, right? Go ahead and drag that over and it's done. All right, next we go to the angel body. Now go ahead, put this one in. Okay, this is a previous. Go ahead, manual download. We already had the VTK HYST now. Go ahead and hit download slow. All right, we got our stuff downloaded. Here, angel body, full vanilla refit. Go to archive. Click drag and then drop. Okay, so that's done. Also, I want to go back to this VTK FemV. So VTK also has this angel body that I just showed you guys. But this one is just as good. It's just smaller breasts, smaller bum, but it pretty much looks the same. And I think her facial features are more, they look more like V, where these look more like this angel. I don't know if this is a real person or if this is a character, but you see, this is more of an Asian face, whereas the other one looks like V from like, I think is it Valerie? I don't know what her name is, but basically female V, it looks like actual female V from the story mode. So that's going to be the only difference. If you don't want to change her looks too much, this mod is supposed to be working, but just go ahead and get the vanilla body HD, hit slow. So vanilla body HD, this is going to be the one. So you're just going to go here, click, move, drag, drop. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm using the other one, but you guys, it's the same thing. Drag, drop, leave it in there, wait for the transfer, and then it's done. You don't have to do anything else. Launch the game to make sure that your V looks like the V from VTK vanilla right here. You guys are going to have to go one by one. I can't show you the pictures because obviously they're censored for a reason. But just make sure that they're matching and you should be good to go. All right, so up next we got the 4K complexions for female V and NPCs. So basically all this is doing is it's essentially redoing the textures so that they're higher quality. It's not super important to have these, but it is a lot nicer. Their skins look smoother. It's just a better overall immersive experience, but again, it's not required. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and download the Ava Better skins. This is telling us this is the to do this one first. Go ahead and do slow. Okay, so now we are at the game directory. It's Ava Better skins. Gonna go ahead and click this. Move this one over. Drag, drop, and we are done. That one, and then go back. Just go ahead and download manual. Slow. All right, so Ava micro details. Open that up. Highlight and drag over the archive folder. And we're done. Let's go launch the game and see what it looks like. Can't tell too much, but definitely the angel body worked for sure. The 4K complexions, I'm not too sure, but it does look very smooth. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, it's very realistic. Holy crap, you can like see the pores in her face. All right, so up next we got this Preem hair, and also there's an optional Judy hair color, so you can change Judy's hair color if you like. We're not gonna do the Judy thing because it really doesn't matter to me all that much. Okay, so we're here at files. Let's go down here to where it says Preem hair. If you want just like, for example, includes V and NPCs, these down here, the optional files are just for Judy. So we're just gonna focus on this one. Go ahead, hit manual, slow. Okay, our directory is up. Go ahead, open Preem hair. It's this big archive file here. Go ahead, drag, drop. Okay, done. Let's launch the game. Yeah, it looks like individual strands are tied together in a ponytail rather than just like some big thing that was made to look like it's a ponytail. Yeah, it looks great. All right, so up next we got the Immersive FPV. So normally when you have the vanilla immersive or non-immersive first person camera, you basically can't look at your own body. Like you'll look down and you just see the floor. So this will actually make it seem like the camera is your head. So that's why I always get this one, just because it adds, it's a little detail, but it adds a lot. We're gonna go ahead and download it. CET is the only requirement. Slow. Okay, immersive first person. It's just a little bin file here. Click, drag, drop. 6 items moved, we're done. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yep, it works. So you can see your whole body. All right, so up next we got unlimited eddies. So eddies, if you guys aren't familiar yet with the Cyberpunk universe, most of you probably are, is the currency in the game, the short for euro dollar. So the unlimited eddies mod basically is super self-explanatory. It's essentially gives you the maximum amount of money that you can have in the game. All you got to do is program it to a hotkey, and then once it's programmed, you just hit that hotkey whenever you want, and it just basically fills your money pouch with maximum money, which is great. If it's not great if you've never played the game and you really want to experience the game for what it is, but it's great. Say like me, I have over 300 hours played. I'm not trying to work for everything again for like the 100th time, so that's why I suggested this one. Just go here to files once you get to the link, and same as always, manual and then slow. Okay, now we got the game directory pulled up. Here we got unlimited money. And it's just a little tiny bin file here. Go ahead and grab that, put it in here. Transfer's done. All right, let's go ahead and launch the game. All right, so we're loaded in. Let's see. Prince menu mod. It should be. It'll say here. Okay, mod unlimited money loaded. Perfect. Okay, so I want to say it's in here in bindings. Oh, yep, right here. So it's down here in unlimited money, hotkeys. Now me, I literally I don't use keyboard and mouse, so I set mine to E, because E for eddies. Yeah. So that's what I set mine to, but I'm sure that's like, what a lot of people use. I play on a controller, but you can set it to whatever you want. Just go here into the Cyber Engine tweaks and go to bindings, go all the way down to unlimited money, and then just click this here and then set it to whatever you want. So I'm going to leave that there. Oh, whoops. And then close this out. It says bindings unsaved. Yes, apply. And then hit E. And then boom, transfer the maximum amount of money. And there it is. That's how it's done. Let me check. Yep, see. What is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is that? Oh, so 100 mil. Get about 100 mil. This is the max. All right, so up next is the last in the appearance mods is going to be Virtual Atelier. Now, this mod is great. It basically acts as a kind of Cyberpunk Amazon. It allows you to use the computer in your apartment, or really any computer anywhere, but it allows you to use it to shop for modded stores that you can download. So this one on its own, you can't actually buy anything with it, but what this does is it gives you, see how it says Atelier, net, and messages, it gives you the framework to be able to download virtual stores and install them. And then after you install them, they'll show up right here. Atelier. So let's get started. Okay, now that we're here at files, I'm just going to go down here to manual download. So archive Excel, browser extension, CODEWARE, mod settings, Red4ext and Redscript all need to be installed before this works. I'm gonna go ahead and hit download. Slow. Okay, now that we got Virtual Atelier here, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Archive in R6 folders. Do this. Drag drop. 11 smooth, and we are done. Let's go ahead and launch the game. All right, let's see if this Virtual Atelier is loaded up. Okay, yeah, look, Atelier. Sweet, so it's working. See, no custom stores installed. So now that we have this, we can actually install whatever we want. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the store. See, legendary iconic shop, and here are all the stuff. Nice, they literally have everything. Hell yeah, Overwatch. Sweet. Okay, so this way you can actually have everything in the game, you know, and basically still have to earn it. You know, if you use the unlimited IDs, obviously you don't have to earn it, but if you still want that experience of having to play the game, but you want all of these cool items without having to look for them, then this is a great way to do it. But yeah, this is the example for Virtual Atelier. Now, this is just one of the shops, but there's literally an insane amount of shops on Nexusmods, and you can literally download anything that you can think of. They probably have it. And that's a wrap for today's modding guide. I hope you guys found this video super helpful and that your Cyberpunk experience is now even more immersive and exciting and better to play. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'm going to be doing a part 2, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys next time, and stay Cybertunes.